you saw, because it was actually my telefilm Talent to Watch pitch video, because I'm trying to find funding for this documentary that I've been working on solo. So I've been shooting and doing it all by myself. So it's a lot tougher than when you have a team and you actually have funding and resources. But yeah, so I have been making short films since I did an MFA in documentary media in 2011. I've had a couple of shorts play, and then this past year I was in a few talent filmmaking labs working on this documentary. And normally in my day job, I shoot and direct commercials.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Supinder Wraich. I'm an actor turned filmmaker. I don't know why you're making us do this, Mo. I wrote a bio for you and everything.
Actually really good at it.
Yeah, so after I turned filmmaker, I went to Sheridan College originally before I became an actor to study filmmaking, and then from there, because it was always something I wanted to do, but never, acting I mean, was always something I wanted to do, but never thought that my parents would allow me to do it. So then eventually I got an agent and I got acting jobs, and then I finally got some training and I went to the Canadian Film Centre. And then from there, I have been acting in TV, and since I have to do this, I'm going to throw a pitch out for myself. So I have a TV show coming out on the CBC. It airs on June 14th. It's called Crawford. I'm in it. I play a raccoon scientist. So, yeah. And also a little bit of a... So Bicycle Lesson is a short film done by Renuka Jeyapalan, who's very talented. And then what you saw, Beachy Hut, is a feature-length web series that I'm writing and shooting in August. So what you guys saw was it's not a film, it's not a short film, it's a trailer that we made for the IPF that we did get funded through Telefilm, through the Talent to Watch program, through Reelworld. So I owe you guys and Tanya obviously a lot. So thank you for having me, and that's as much as I'm going to say for now.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tina John. I'm an actor turned filmmaker, writer, and producer. I went to York University, the acting conservatory, so all I did was acting for most of my life. And with my partner, Simu, I really wanted to start something new and do something more creative. So the film you watched, Meeting Mommy, was the first thing that I wrote, or I started to write and produce with Simu, which I got a lot of help from him, by the way. And and also the film Silver you guys briefly saw. So yeah. A small bio, just starting out on this side, so, yeah.
Great.
I'm gonna pull a Mo and we're gonna improvise. I'm gonna do Simu's bio because I don't like talking about myself. So Simu Liu is the star of Kim's Convenience. He is a ACTRA Ensemble Award winner. They won the award last year, 2017. Yes, the award winner there. Simu is also a filmmaker and actor, and very talented and handsome at that. He produced and was part of the Yash Shorts program that we do at ACTRA, which is a program that we make films using the up-and-coming actor members who want to go into writing and directing and producing. And so we've done that for 2 years. Me and him co-spearheaded, and then he spearheaded a year before me. And that's one of the films, Meeting Mommy, that filmed at Reelworld Film Festival as part of the Yash Shorts program. What else about you? What else about you? You're just good. Simu enjoys sushi, Taco Bell, crocodile teeth, and curry goat. I think that's it.
None of those things.
I said it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the word hero is not used enough in today's language, and if you were to, open up a dictionary and turn to the word hero, you would see this man, his face. His name is Farid Yazdani. He is an actor, he is a filmmaker, an incredibly talented one at that, and a great friend. So the clip that you saw is just 2 minutes from his pilot project, which is Day Players. And it's actually just the beginning. And then after that, there's about 20 minutes of, which I have seen. It's hilarious. The production value, obviously, as you can see, is extremely high. You've seen him on Suits, you've seen him on My Babysitter's a Vampire, you've seen him on Odd Squad, and here he is in the flesh today. Thank you.
I didn't realize you were an Odd Squad. I love Odd Squad.
Wow. I'm gonna make that my #1 on IMDb now.
I know. You have to watch Odd Squad. It's really good. So thank you. So I've got a whole bunch of questions, but I'm going to open it up to the floor and our audience and see if you have any questions first. Please, take it on.
I have a question. Do all computer labs in schools now just have IMAX? Because I was watching those films and I was like, wow, the schools are well funded.
Yeah.
I had like a little box.
We had to share. We had like 4 people.
Yeah.
Big computers.
So, yeah.
So I have a question that, after I saw your film, Lulu, it's a question that became more relevant for me. Today we have drones. Today we have smaller cameras. We have digital. You can edit a film on your phone. You can edit a film on an iPad. Do you guys think that technology opens the path for you? And how? The yes/no answer is the easy part.
I guess as like an independent filmmaker and cinematographer, then yes, like when you can't find funding or you haven't found funding and you just want to make a project because it's really like time sensitive and you just have to go and do it. Like I've been shooting on whatever camera I was shooting commercials on for work, and I would just take it home and shoot whenever I could. But also like with drones, I could get shots like that and have like my friend go with me every couple of weeks and drone the area, even though it's technically like kind of illegal, but
We didn't hear that.
but yeah, I think technology is great in that. I think it makes film a lot more accessible.
Because in the past you would have had to have a helicopter to shoot that scene.
Yeah, and I guess like now you can have like, at least for documentary, because I don't really do narrative, like it's a lot more accessible because you can do more run and gun stuff by yourself and you don't need like a full crew, because yeah.
Anybody else? Same question.
Yeah, I think the barrier to entry in the industry is a lot lower now because you don't need like a Panafilm or like a $100,000 film camera. You can buy something at prosumer level like a Canon 60D or a 5D Mark III,
Yeah.
and you can create like awesome, amazing picture, and you can teach yourself how to do sound design on Adobe Premiere that you BitTorrent from PirateBay.org.
Didn't hear that.
But there's always a way, depending on how much how strapped you are. And the thing is, we're an industry that's fueled by passion. It's obviously there's not enough money to go around for everybody to do what they exactly what they want. But at least now we're living in a place where you can teach yourself those skills.
Thank you. I'll put it out to the crowd again. Any questions? Yes, go ahead.
I'm sorry?
Did you go?
Did I go where?
You were on Suite, right?
Oh, yes. I was there. You would have seen me. I was wearing a David Beckham mask and I was wearing all black.
Right.
So I did get invited, yes.
Suits.
Thank you for that. My God.
There's a question back there, please. Ma'am, yes?
Again, when Farid, you were talking about through extra you can learn how to do the films and all. Can you elaborate a bit on that?
Yeah, so ACTRA for about 5 or 6 years now has a subdivision or I guess a little pocket of young emerging actors called the Young Emerging Actors Assembly, so that's YA. And what they've done is they've encouraged ACTRA members to create their own work. How it goes is if you're a union member, you technically can only work on union projects, so they have to be professionally with insurance and professionally done, and you have to have all the right guidelines. And there's a misconception that it's very difficult for someone like us to go and just do a student film or a short film without having ACTRA beside us. So with the YAP program, the Young Emerging Actors Assembly, we've kind of grouped 10 actors that we choose via interview and application to workshop their skills as filmmakers and teach them the way to create a short film while also maintaining all the ACTRA guidelines. So that's called an ACTRA co-op, and essentially the small version of how that works is essentially everyone on that project owns a portion of the project, so it's a shared project. The pay is up to you. You don't have to pay, you know, us our expensive rates. Like I think Simu's like $6,000 an hour or something. No, I'm just kidding. You don't actually have to pay the actors. They all get a percentage, and then you divvy that up amongst them. So that's how we essentially did it. So Meeting Mommy was a co-op. So Simu and Tina did that through the co-op.
Yeah.
And then, so just a note on that. So the Young Emerging Actors Assemblies for actors that play, I think, 17 to 27, but
30 now.
30 now. Okay. But then ACTRA also has the diversity committee that that supports anybody who plays as a minority on screen, and they also have a bunch of great initiatives. Like one I know of is working the scene in color, where they take scripts written by TV writers and we read them with only a minority cast, so that way the writers get to see that, you know, you have other options.
That's really awesome. I think the